And welcome back. We have just completed the case of the wayward courier, and I was just about to award some karma, and I think our players want to advance their characters, and then we'll jump into the next case as time permits tonight. So you were paid by toil. You got a total of 7,000 new yen for this case, in addition to the 5,000 you got for the last case. You also get 7 karma for this case, in addition to the 5 I awarded last time. So if you look under handouts in Roll20, I did put a spending karma handout there. That'll tell you how much karma it takes to buy stuff. And then if you want to buy stuff, we can look at that as well. But I think Curie had some things already in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am going to spend, first of all, 5 karma on a new spell.
Okay.
I'm going to learn Mind Link.
Okay.
And then I'm still deciding on what I want to do with my other 6 karma, or 7 karma.
7 karma.
7 karma. Might be another... Wait, initiation. 10 plus. Okay, it's going to take me a little bit.
Yeah, you would have to not learn Mind Link.
I'm still a baby runner. We can take our time.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I want to get is some stim patches. And
here we go.
More med kits.
Here we go.
Heck yeah.
All right, so where are my medical gears? Okay, so stim patches. You'll have no trouble finding stim patches. Those are completely legal. You could buy them at the Stuffer Shack.
Can I have a discount, Nova?
Yeah, you can just grab it. I don't care. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Just don't be here when I come back out.
How many stim patches does the Stuffer Shack stock?
Oh my gosh.
Bob can decide how many is on the thing.
Well, those are pretty popular. So we'll say there are 3 rating 3s that you can discount. And this is almost certainly where Nova's looking to get fired.
20 of the month, 4 months in a row.
Cool, but I still want more, so I'll go pick up some legitimately too.
Yeah, if you're going to pick them up legitimately, you can buy. They come in rating 1 up to 6, at rating times 25.
Rating times 25. So 6 times 25 is 150.
Yep.
So I'll do another 3 of those.
Okay. Yes, stim patches, the path to power.
50, 300, 450. So I've spent 450 new yen. Med kits as well. Should have some backups of those. Rating 6.
Rating 6, 1,500.
I'll get 2 of them for now.
Okay. So there's your duffel bag right there. Those things are not tiny.
Oh, they're big?
Yeah.
I never know how to imagine them. I imagine like a little first aid kit.
To be fair, I don't think they lay it out in this edition, but in previous editions, they've definitely said rating 6 tends to be toward like the military medical field bag, which is like a large backpack.
Mm.
But since realistically, we don't really track what Shadowrunners carry that much. Not a lot of GMs enforce encumbrance.
Yeah, it's tedious. So I get that. So, all right. So that means that I have a total. So I've spent 1950 new yen. So I'll keep track of my spendings here. And then you know what? I'm also going to get an area effect spell, which Blast does that, right? I always confuse Blast and Clout.
Yeah, Blast is the area effect version.
I'll do that too.
Okay. And I'm loving some of these ideas coming up in chat.
Does someone else want to go shopping?
Yeah, I get some psych. Psych?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is, I mean, that's another thing that's on the shelves. It is marked at 200 new yen per dose.
I use my employee discount.
So your employee discount, yeah, you can make it 160 per.
Thanks, man.
It's not an awesome employee discount, and you do have to work for that.
I buy 2, and then I damage a box in the back. And take a few more.
To be sent back. Oh my gosh. Incidentally, as I think about like day jobs and such, it is time to pay rent. Be sure to pay your lifestyle cost.
I steal 3.
All right. Anybody else buying?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off until I get a better look at stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd want to work on practicing my negotiation skills so I can work on getting better at that. Apparently, that's what I'm going to be doing for more than I realized.
So we go forward in time a couple of weeks. So you guys have all refreshed your edge pools. You guys have all healed your wounds. You're all fresh and ready for more damage. And
I don't know about ready for more damage. Not so much.
all right. So let's see. You have a talismonger contact, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about your talismonger contact.
Liata is, I believe, an elf mage in Seattle. She's pretty well established. She's one of the ones I stole from the audiobook I'm narrating that takes place in Seattle from the Born to Run trilogy. So she is, she's a talismonger now. I don't know if she is in the book or not yet, but she is now, and she's my contact.
Okay.
I met her since I just got to town. I just met her through the fixer that I was told to contact through here, which is G-Dog, who's an orc, who I also contacted, or who is also from the book that I'm narrating. Promo, go buy Shadowrun audiobooks. I'm in there.
So you're sort of browsing around Liata's talismonger shop. And she approaches you and says, are you looking for work?
Always.
Someone stopped by and has been looking for people to help him find someone. I found it strange that he was looking only at the talismonger shops, but maybe he's looking for spiritual help.
Interesting. All right.
Goes by the name Percussion, and she passes you she slides over to you a comm code.
Percussion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll reach out. Thanks for the lead.
Anytime.
I'm gonna flicker 200 new yen.
Anytime.
I'm new here and trying to make a name, so appreciate it. And then I promptly keep studying the things on her shelves as my headphones die, and I need to ignore her for a second.
All right. That's awesome.
Sorry, did you say anything else?
Nope.
All right.
I was kind of waiting for you.
Great. So, I keep eyeing some of the foci,
Okay.
but that's...
And they all have extensive price ranges.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just eye them. I do not get the Stuffer Shack discount here. All right. So when I'm done browsing around, I'm going to go ahead and text Percussion and say, I heard you're looking to hire out for locating a missing person.
Yes. If you're interested, meet me at this address at 22:30 tonight.
Do you have a team, or do you need me to bring people?
I'm going to need you to bring help.
Sorry, Roland, you're sitting this one out.
Wow.
Don't worry, I'll call you. I'm getting all your ads still.
I'll text for now. I am just going to text Nova and Violet.
Okay.
Potential job ? Meeting tonight at what was the location again?
So he gives you an address, and as you look it up, it is a warehouse in Tacoma.
Meeting a potential Johnson at a creepy warehouse at 22:30. This address. You in?
Smiley face emoji, gun emoji, yes.
Violet?
Yeah, sounds fun.
I need a ride though. Is Fisher gonna pick us up?
Oh.
No answer. I did my part. You said you're going to be there. How you get there is not my problem.
Sick. I text Fisher. Hey, got a job.
Oh, great.
I'm such a bitch. It feels so funny doing that.
And I'll text Mr. Bell.
Okay.
One important detail on the card, it says it's a number, and it simply says ask for Bell assistance. So you call, and then I assume you say, "Can I have Bell assistance?"
I got your card. It says to ask for Bell assistance. I'm not sure quite what that means, but I figure one of y'all will know.
As soon as you ask for Bell, as soon as you say the words Bell assistance, there's a click. You're put on hold. Perfect Day by Lou Reed starts to play an instrumental. 3/4 of the way through the song, you get the AR pops up with the weather, sports scores, news, picture of Seattle skyline, but it's all just snow and interference. And the bottom, where there should be a ticker of information about Green Mansion, it just says information unavailable. And then good evening, Green Mansion. This is Mr. Bell. How may I be of service?
Mr. Bell, it's Violet. I was just calling to see if you wanted to come and do a job with us. We got a bit of an offer. And somehow your name was left off of the texting chain, but it seems like maybe you don't text, and that's okay.
No, we don't text here at Green Mansion. Good to hear from you, Violet. What matter of service would you be needing?
You know, I'm not quite sure. It's to show up and see some folk need help. So we're gonna go over there and see what's what.
Sounds like you need a reservation. Certainly. Is there a contact? Or not? Sorry, a meeting point?
And I'll send the information through the AR.
Excellent. I'll be there. Click.
Well, all right then. Some folks like talking the phone funny. That's all right.
You want to just call Material Girl as well? You're just going to tell the whole neighborhood that we're doing a Shadowrun?
It's gonna be my next song.
All right, so sure enough, Fisher stops by in the van to pick you up, Nova.
I have a burrito that's not expired for him.
Oh, excellent.
All right, bud. Turn the music up. Let's ride.
And you notice the windshield has been fully repaired.
Oh, I'd like to donate some money to getting that repaired. How much does it cost for him to fix it?
I'm being kind and not charging him for it.
Nice. Okay, great.
So you donate 0 nuyen toward it.
Absence waiver.
So are we picking up the others? Are they working this job?
We're definitely not picking up Curia. I don't think she wants to ride with you. But let me text Violet.
Well, she'd have to get my name right first.
I ignored that statement.
Yeah. So you're in the middle of calling Violet, and you sort of ignore that statement. And it doesn't look like Fisher was really looking for a response anyway.
I didn't think so. Hey Violet, need a ride?
She responds back with, "I surely would love a ride."
Drop your coordinates.
And we'll do so.
And then we go there. And then we get her. And then we go.
So, Mr. Bell, you have a bike, right?
Sure.
I thought you did. I don't know if you do or not.
I don't
You
officially.
don't?
I could buy
That's
one
right.
now though. But
That's right,
I
you
would
don't.
try to find my way there.
Okay. So your lifestyle is. And we won't worry too much about it. So you and Curie end up taking either some sort of a cab or bus
Yeah, whatever the future Uber is.
to get out to Tacoma.
I'm forgetting the name of their taxi service they have right now.
Oh yeah, so am I. I know there's one.
Oh well. But yeah, I'll take a bus to get close and taxi the rest of the distance.
Okay.
Johnny Cab, thank you,
Johnny
Hal.
Cab. I don't think that's it.
No, I think there is one called Johnny Cab.
Is it Johnny Cab?
I think so.
I don't. Because I remember that from the movie Total Recall.
Maybe,
So it seems a little on the nose.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, you guys do get there. You roll up to so it's close to 22:30, so it's dark. And there's a warehouse that is it's not lit. And you see sort of some faded lettering that you sort of make out that says pyramid.
Fun fact, did you guys know that carpooling began as a conservation method to save rubber, gas, and wear and tear on vehicles during the Second World War?
I did not know that. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
As per usual, I would like to check out the place in Astral before I go walking in.
Okay. So go ahead and make an sensing test for me. And Mr. Bell, you were about to say something?
And I'd like to stealth around the premises just to make
Okay.
sure that everything's covered.
So I'll need a stealth check from you and then a perception check.
When I see Belle there in Astral, I'm going to be pissed.
Jesus, man.
It's like two cabs roll up at the same time, and each of you gets out of one of the cabs.
Why are you here?
What the hell?
Are you percussion?
I wouldn't be near you if I could help it. Oh, like we roll up next to each other kind of a thing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's sort of comically, you guys, there are only two cars in the parking lot, and they're your respective cabs. And as you get out, they both drive away.
Good evening, miss.
Why are you here?
I was hired. Violet, actually.
Fragging Violet. We're going to have a conversation. Don't charm me.
I assume you need somebody who can murder. That's why I'm here.
Not necessarily. We don't have the job yet. We don't know that there's murder involved. So how about you settle? My dog is whining. That's how I feel, Finn. Mr. Bell's here.
Okay, so we've got so as you guys do the face
rolls.
off, and then Mr. Bell sort of slinks off, stealthing around the warehouse. And then do you like find everybody, or you're just slump over?
I'm still in the back of the taxi. So we just undid the windows for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and conk for 10 seconds to go check everything out.
I casually walk into the shadows.
Okay.
Do you need a roll from me?
I do. I need a sensing test from you.
Oh, sorry. Straight astral or astral signatures?
Straight astral.
Okay.
You can heal your wounds, by the way.
Oh, yay! Wait, what am I doing? Go away, wounds. Reset. No more wounds. Astral.
Another Violet song. No more wounds.
No more wounds. Skip the stun.
Yeah.
Oop.
Don't mess with my shadow run. Got it.
All right, ignore the healing test, but astral plus intuition, I got 3 hits.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So you zip basically through the building. It's kind of a small warehouse, or as far as warehouses go, and it's basically empty. You see some life signs where, I mean, there are some rats, maybe some that are large enough to be devil rats. But you do see a in the center, there is a male dwarf, and with how many hits? 3 hits on a sensing. Definitely has essence lower than you. Mundane.
Mm-hmm.
Has quite a bit of cyberware, but it's mostly headwear.
So more of a tech-minded person, probably. Okay.
And you see also laying on the floor, sort of to the side of him, is a big lump of sort of humanoid-shaped gray.
Gray.
Definitely not non-living. So with 3 hits, you're guessing it's either somebody with 0 essence or a drone.
Okay.
Anthroform drone.
Interesting. All right. Heading back to my body, and I'm gonna get out of the car and head on in and ignore Belle.
So the other 2 of you, technically the other 3 of you, but you guys see this sort of face off. And then that happens almost like a Grey Poupon situation with the 2 cabs. And then he gets out of his cab. Curie sort of slumps back in her normal method and takes like a 10-second nap.
Violet, I don't think we were supposed to invite the boys.
No one told me that we couldn't invite the boys, and I'm all for a girls' night, but I think a girls' night for a job might not be our best bet. Unless it's a bar fight, then I got you.
I also didn't read between the lines that the boys were invited. Sorry, Fisher.
All right.
I mean, stay. You're already here. Like, don't leave, please. No matter what Curie says.
Once she figures out my real name, then I might leave.
Don't go. I can't drive.
So do you guys go in, or do you guys just sort of wait and see what goes down outside?
I figured we would just group up and walk in together.
Okay. So, Mr. Bell, you take a stroll around the perimeter of the warehouse. You think you're being pretty quiet. But all the windows that are sort of eye-ish level, and even the ones that you sort of wall run, you try your hand at wall running as much as you can while still being, you think, stealthy. And all the windows you can reach are not so much frosted over as like they're caked in dust and dirt. And so you really can't see much of it, what's inside with that roll.
I know.
So you finish your perimeter lap.
I'd like to think that you can't hear my footsteps, but I rolled really low, so I'll let Bob call that until I get behind you. Then you hear the click clack of my boots.
Yep. So you did roll 3, so that's enough for at least casual perception.
Yeah. So you don't hear anything, and then when I'm really close, you hear the clacking of my shoes, and I appear behind you guys. I took it upon myself to search the perimeter, and it seems as though it's a little tough to see in the very, very dirty windows. Perhaps it'd be safer for us to all go in together.
And you hear a few squeaks. There's some rats nearby over in the corner.
I already headed in.
Okay. So you do find, so you've sort of gathered at a roughly metahuman sized door, as opposed to the big truck door. And you go to open it, and it opens. It's either been oiled recently, or somebody's kicked it recently, but it opens pretty easily. And as you go in, let's see. So it's pretty dark in here. So we've got human, elf. Is that right?
Yep. And troll for
And troll, yes.
Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
So those of you with low light vision, see that guy. Standing kind of in the middle of the warehouse. Off to the side, you see an anthroform drone. And the drone has been shot up pretty seriously. And it is not moving.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because Brandy's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Was it one of the first Shadowrun group? Wasn't their Matrix icon a drum set?
Indeed. Those of you with low light vision recognize him from the car in the underground parking garage.
I'm gonna get out my AR glasses. I'll be right with you.
And so your AR glasses have low light? Yeah, you also, so I think you were in the underground garage. Nice.
Not jealous at all of those cool shades.
So yeah, with the new illumination on the situation, yes, you recognize percussion.
Drek.
And he sort of tenses up as well. You can tell, but he hasn't made a move for a weapon yet.
I mean, he's a little outnumbered, so that makes sense.
I just kind of put my hand up and go, "What's up, bud?"
Hello. So you're the mage. Okay.
Me? I'm not a mage.
He's looking at Curie.
Oh,
I'm the mage. I don't even know what he means. I'm just, but I feel like that's more intimidating to say. Also, this is fun because I can't see anything without my glasses.
Yes, you sacrifice vision for coolness.
Yeah.
So he pipes up. Well, bygones be what they may. I have a more pressing matter for me. My sister's been kidnapped.
Which one was your sister?
Which one?
From your, I assume, one of your posse?
So no, she was not in my posse. But and in fact, she's been missing since before that.
Hmm.
And I think that Johnson might have something to do with it.
Really?
This, and he gestures down toward the drone. A couple of days ago, came to me as a message from my sister. And he flashes over a to whoever will receive it on comms. He sort of flashes up an AR. He flashes up a picture, and she goes by the name Spinner.
Is she awakened?
No. Unlike me, she had the natural talent of being emerged.
And why have you been trying to find people to search for her at talismonger shops?
It was all I could think of. I mean, I tried the Decker rooms and other shadow hangouts and nothing. I mean, I've tried as much as I can. I mean, this was my sort of my last ditch effort. 'Cause she's been gone for like 6 weeks. And I wondered how this drone came to me. It seemed clear that, I mean, she's a technomancer, and so she was able to control it. I couldn't find much about how it got out of wherever it came from.
What was this message, and where do you think it came from?
Well, I think it came from her. I don't know where she is. We had a family safe house in Everett.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know if you guys want to think about Everett. Never mind.
Wow.
Sorry if anyone's from Everett.
So you might search there. I mean, I searched there and I couldn't find anything, but maybe fresh eyes can find something new. The message was find me and free me.
Cool. Can
So
we
is it-
get that drone from you?
Yes. I mean, I couldn't run down any signal from it, but maybe you have maybe your Decker is more capable than I am.
Yeah, maybe.
I ignore that. Was this her drone, or did she get it from somewhere else?
I mean, I'd never known her to own a drone.
Right. Well, and I just pointedly look at Violet.
I do have some follow-up questions, but I feel we do need to talk about payment before we get too deep into this for you.
Yeah, of course. So he does a count. It's like, well, I've got 20K. I can give you guys to split.
Whoa, your sister's only worth 20K?
Oh, wow.
I love Nova.
So go ahead and make an influence test.
Can I get something for standing next to Violet? My confidence is skyrocketing. I got a con. Where do you find influence? Is that a skill?
It is a skill.
Okay, unskilled skill use. Coming right
Oh
at
boy.
ya. Oh, this is bad. Is it charisma?
It is charisma. I will grant you an edge, however, for reasons.
Yeah, I'll take it. Cool.
That's about right. Oh, but you could bump it up if you're willing to spend 2 edge.
Oh my god, you almost spent too much to bump it up.
Because that was a 4 you rolled.
I do it. I have a 5 now.
All right. Oh. You can feel that sort of dagger of guilt hit him. He's like, I'll have to sell some stuff, but I think I can raise another 5K.
Violet will put a hand on Nova's shoulder and say, well, that sounds just fine, darling. So tell us if your sister had any enemies or anybody who didn't agree with her.
I mean, no enemies more than the average ganger. Maybe.
Anyone show any kind of special interest in her lately?
No, but it's possible. She'd run a couple shadow runs. I mean, we're both baby runners, trying to make ends meet. Maybe her last run or two raised somebody's ire.
Do you happen to know the folks she was running with on those last couple runs?
I mean, you know Johnsons. They all go by the name of Johnson. And one we ran together. And he slides over another picture in the AR. Goes by the name of Ms. Johnson. And she hired Spinner to break into a warehouse a little further north in Everett. Pretty close to the old UCAS Naval Station.
So you mentioned. Oh, sorry, Violet. Go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted a quick clarification. This is the run that y'all did together, or the last run that she did?
That's the last run she did.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry, Scary. Go ahead.
Didn't you mention that you suspect the Johnson from the last job you did might be behind it?
Yeah, I suspect that.
Why?
Because when she hired us, she sort of made implications that if I didn't comply, that something would happen to my sister. And as a reminder, there's that Johnson, for whom you actually have a name.
So this could be. Sorry, not in Curie voice, in Sarah voice. So this could be. We've got leads from potentially old Johnson, her old Johnson, the naval warehouse thing, and the safe house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be fair, he says I don't think it was actually on the naval base. It was near it.
Right.
That would be a whole other ball of wax.
Do you know what that warehouse was? Or you got a location or close to it?
Spinner said she thought it was a lab of some kind, concealed to be a warehouse.
Hmm.
But she never confirmed it after that. She disappeared pretty soon after that job.
Did she come back from the job?
Yeah, we talked a little bit after that job. But within a day or two of that job, she went missing.
Any other information you think might be useful?
That's all I have, sadly. So you have some leads. Take the drone. I mean, if the drone can help you find Spinner, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, keep it.
She didn't have any interesting details for you when she returned from that job?
Just that she thought that it looked like a lab inside there, but she was pretty scarce on details. I mean, you tend not to talk too much about the runs you do.
Your family. I just assumed maybe she divulged something to you.
Oh, that's a good idea, though. Family. So, do you guys have like a code word or something that you use to talk to each other so that, like, maybe we can know so that she'll know that we're with you and not some crazies?
Sort of looking at you a little bit. She called me Little Drummer Boy.
Stick.
What did her matrix persona look like?
Oh, I knew I forgot something.
Also, it's totally lost on Curie that she used past tense, like assuming the sisters did.
We'll say her matrix persona. Going with the picture as well, we'll go a guitarist.
Anything else?
I think that-
I'm looking at Violet and Nova.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm good.
Seeing Fisher is there, and assuming everyone's asked their questions, I turn around and start walking out, see Fisher, and go, and then just keep heading out to his van.
To his van, and don't even acknowledge him as Decker.
Did have one last question. Do you know of any of the folks that she went on the run with?
No.
Okay.
Well, I get the sense. I mean, I never had confirmation, but I got the sense that she was seeing Hopper.
We know who Hopper is? No?
Some of you know who Hopper is.
Oh.
Hopper's the frog shaman.
Oh.
Leave it. She's better off wherever she is.
Now, when you say seeing, are they like just talking, or are they hanging out, or are they dating? What's the
Does he like her, or just like her?
I mean,
They friendly or flirty?
and with that he says, you know, I'm a brother. I don't want to think about stuff like that with my sister.
I think
But
Kira
I think they were dating.
every
with
little
that-
bit helps.
With that, he says, let me know what you find.
If there are no more details for us, it is normally house policy that we receive a 50% down payment before we provide our services.
An influence test.
Sure. Also, I have first impression. Can that,
Yeah, that adds 2.
Sure.
And I will grant you an edge as well. I'm sorry? Okay, so he slides over. He sort of counts out. He had 4 cred sticks in his hand, and he passes over 2 of them.
Excellent. Look
And
forward to executing this service for you.
Excellent. And with that, we'll pick up with our team after our last 5-minute break of the night as they begin their investigation.
And you know the drill. Support us by typing #RemPC in the chat to enter to win a copy of our comic book, Coddlesworth's Clockwork Circus. And go to remalternus.com/Nuyen to support us here on stream. There's lots of benefits. You can go check out all the benefits and all the rules there. But help our show out and help us to produce more content and great content by going to remalternus.com/Nuyen. Thanks, everyone.